My word, how peculiar. Dressing up in costumes, taking candy from strangers, carving faces into fruit. However did these curious traditions come about? Our journey begins over 2,000 years ago, with the ancient Celts inhabiting what is now Ireland, Great Britain and northern France. Come October 31st, the festival of Samhain marked the end of the harvest season and the onset of the cold, dark winter months. During Samhain, the Celts believed the veil between the mortal realm and the spirit world was at its thinnest, allowing ghostly entities to freely roam the earth. The Druids, esteemed Celtic priests, constructed towering bonfires where villagers made offerings to Celtic deities, seeking protection through the harsh winter ahead. The ancient Celts celebrated Samhain with both revelry and superstition. Before the festival, they would extinguish the hearth fires in their homes. Then they would relight them using embers from the large communal bonfires of Samhain. This ritual symbolized the connection between individual households and their broader community as they prepared together to endure the harsh winter ahead. Feasting, tributes of food and drink to Celtic shrines, allowing the Celts to celebrate the harvest and brace for the frigid months ahead. The ancient Celts engaged in various games and competitions during the harvest festival of Samhain. These light-hearted activities were a way for Celtic communities to come together. There were trials of strength and athletic prowess, such as tug-of-war style matches. Jests and jokes were common as well, with Samhain being a time of humorous, playful antics. Yet it was also a time of apprehension. Hoping to disguise themselves from the roaming spirits, Celts wore costumes to confuse and repel these sinister forces, sparking the tradition of dressing up for Halloween.
People of the mortal realm, it is I, Morrigan, guardian of thy destiny. On this night, when the veil is thin, heed my counsel. Protect yourselves from the malevolent spirits. Craft thy disguises of beast, feather, and bark. Paint symbols of protection and invoke ancient warding sigils. Walk with no fear.
The Celtic version of trick-or-treating, called guising, also involved song and dance performances by costumed Celts traveling house to house. Villagers would reward them with food and drink after enjoying their lively revelry and entertaining performances. This would evolve into the practice of dressing up in costumes for a night of trick-or-treating. The Celts' affinity for games during Samhain established Halloween as a holiday characterized by playful celebration. The term Halloween stems from All Hallows' Eve, denoting the ancient view that Halloween night precedes holy days, emphasizing the sanctity of these impending observances. Halloween arrived on American shores in the 19th century, carried over by Irish and Scottish immigrants who brought traditions like costumed mischief, characterized by ghostly tales, pranks, and revelry. By the early 20th century, Halloween vandalism had become so troublesome that some cities considered banning the holiday outright. Trick-or-treating emerged in the 1930s as an alternative to unruly pranks. Costumes were typically homemade and represented figures like ghosts, devils, and clowns. Mass-produced outfits entered the market in the 1930s, enabling Americans to easily purchase a costume rather than create their own. Nowadays, Halloween generates nearly $10 billion in yearly spending, ranking as the second most lucrative commercial holiday after Christmas. Many current Halloween activities and superstitions can be traced back to the ancient Celtic Samhain celebrations and the beliefs of the Celts themselves. Though commemorated quite differently today, Halloween continues upholding many age-old traditions of costuming, divination, folklore, and rituals related to spirits and the dead. To the Celts, Samhain was a magical time of year, a perspective that still shapes the mystique of Halloween as we know it. While retaining its spooky origins, Halloween has transformed into a cherished American custom relished by children and adults alike. It has evolved into a tremendously popular festival celebrated in America and over 10 other nations worldwide. May your Halloween be joyful and safe. Greetings, my dear viewers. I do hope you've enjoyed this video. If you'd be so kind, I'd be delighted if you would click like and consider subscribing. It would bring this old chap tremendous joy to know you find these videos agreeable. Thank you kindly.
This sucks. Where's the candy?
Cut.
I'm afraid, my sir, she's refusing to take the mask off.
I get better treats at the dentist.
This is a Halloween video, right?
Cut.
Take that rock off your head.